Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Infinite Fusion Randomized Nuzlocke. This is part 16, and in the last episode we made it into Lavender Town. Now, we do have our first little team change round for the first time in a while, which is going to be our starter off of the team. I know it feels a little bit illegal to do this, but we have gone ahead, taken our starter off of the team. Instead, we do have the Yamask and Miss Magius, which I called Persephone, Queen of the Underworld, fits kind of well for its appearance. Modest nature. Honestly, I do think this Pokemon is better than our starter in terms of appearance. However, we do lose our water type typing, which was a pretty valuable type for our team. Could that lead to some issues down the road? Maybe. We will see. But it was the coolest sprite, so I did go ahead, train it, and put it on the team. I did also hatch some eggs without the use of the incubators, which was silly of me, and maybe I'll remember those for future eggs. But we got good old Madude right here, Machop Geodude, who seems incredibly ordinary. I don't know if maybe the Pokemon egg giveaways aren't randomized, but I could definitely see this being given away just normally, so I'm a little bit surprised at how simple that one seems. But regardless, it is an encounter, and I will name it properly once I have it actually evolved, so I can see what its custom sprite will, get into, rather than name it as this, because I could make a few jokes about this, but I'd rather see what it fully evolves into and then name it, so it's something I can actually get attached to. And the same with this. I didn't name it just yet. They're just named temporarily as of what eggs that they were hatched into. Again, Tentacle Mantike seems kind of ordinary, so I don't know if maybe these weren't fully randomized or not. Either way, they are our encounters, and that is all good. So, we have ourselves a couple of directions we can go. We can go to the left and we can get encounters. We can go into Pokemon Tower and get encounters and have a rival battle, or we could head south. First of all, TM. Ooh, piece of candy. Hold on, wait, I don't want to be in here. I want to go around the back. Piece of candy. TM65, Shadow Claw. That's not bad. That's not a bad TM at all. Sadly, Yamask Miss Magius is a special attacker, so we're not going to be having it there. Skittles can learn it. Eugene and Mibbles can learn it, but they already have Bite, which is basically the same type coverage plus Technician boosted. Does Skittles want Shadow Claw? Not really. Skittles kind of likes its moveset. I don't think we're teaching anyone Shadow Claw. The only one that I would maybe consider on would be Whizzer, but again, Whizzer's moveset's pretty good. We could probably get rid of Swords Dance. I'm gonna keep it anyway, just in case we ever get to a point later in the game where we have, like, close combat plus Iron Tail and maybe an electric physical move. Maybe we can get it like Thunder Punch or something later, who knows. But for right now, let's go ahead and check out Pokemon Tower first. I guess I've decided. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of the Pokemon that have died. Shouldn't really laugh at that, but the word erected is a funny word. Sure. Oh, the old Keystone. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't really read what she was saying because I wasn't expecting anything to come of it. I kind of just expected all of these people to be mourning, and that's kind of sad, so I didn't want to read all of that out. Instead, we're just going to go ahead and have ourselves a rival battle. I hope I'm appropriately leveled for this, but I might not be. Hey, Carlos, what brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. One of them does. To be fair, Yamask does look a little bit dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. It's still really messed up that he says that. You know, it's pretty messed up. Gira Gross. Oh boy. Okay. I see we're not starting off lightly today. We do have Will-O-Wisp and Hex. We could hit this thing with a Hex and do some damage. In fact, if it's Giratina Metagross, Metagross is second, so it has part Psychic typing. Hex might annihilate this thing. It is a very scary first Pokemon to see coming back into Infinite Fusion. Sorry for the delay on Infinite Fusion, by the way, for anyone that was waiting for it, but I had to get my vengeance in Pokemon Myth against someone that bested me, so I had to train, and I had to play more Pokemon Myth, so we did a double episode. There will be another Infinite Fusion episode tomorrow. I'm gonna click Hex, and I swear if I lose Persephone in the very first Pokemon battle that I use with this Pokemon, I will be so sad. I didn't even think about him outspeeding me with a priority move. Oh. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. God of Rose. God of War. God of War. God of War is as far as my brain is getting now that I've been terrified. I've been made absolutely terrified now. God of War, Rose. My brain keeps thinking of like Rampados, and that's not Rose. That's Dose. They're similar, but they're not the same. Don't let anyone trick you. Rose. I'm going into Wizard because Wizard is good against everything. You know, it's just the simple solution. If in doubt, just go into Wizard. Poor Rose. What on earth am I looking at? What is happening to this poor creature? This is like the most messed up centaur I've seen in a while. Well, we resist normal, we resist psychic, we resist fairy, so once again, this is kind of good. I'm just gonna Iron Tail and annihilate it with Iron Tail. Delicious. Nice. Okay, get destroyed. Wants to learn Bone Rush. We have ground type coverage with Mibbles, and I don't think it'll do that much for us to have Bone Rush, so I'm gonna not learn that move. Wants to learn Ominous Wind. Again, by the same line of thought, we have a Ghost type on the team, so we don't need Ghost coverage, and we have 2 Pokemon with Technician boosted Bite, so I don't think we need Ominous Wind either. Mamtress. Mamoswine. Wow, I'm not good with names today. I do have mild toothache, which is probably affecting my brain, to be honest. But I will make no excuses. I'm just having a bad day getting names. Triss? I'm Mattress. Ilamise. He looks like she looks like a mattress. I'm going into Fangale, which is weak to ice, so this might be really stupid. Fortress. This was, in fact, very stupid. Was, in fact, a little bit stupid, wasn't it? You are, in fact, Ice Steel. Fighting type move goes a long way against that. You're getting Aura Sphered, buddy, and you might have Sturdy. You might also Explode. Bide. That's fine. I'm gonna Swords Dance for a time. That's fine. You can do that. Now you will go ahead and activate Bide with your priority Bide, and I will Aura Sphere you down. Bide fails. I Aura Sphere. Even if you have Sturdy now, everything is good. It is super effective, as expected. You're gonna Super Potion, which is not gonna take you back to Sturdy. Get out of here. Get out of here. With your cannons, tusks, and everything in between. And Quagfree. Oh, right. I feel a little bit bad for Quagfree. I do. I feel a little bad. It's like, he's not real. Quagfree isn't real. You're imaginary. You don't exist. You don't get any time in the spotlight. Woofree was so cute. And it just became nothing. You know? It's unfortunate. How's your Pokedex coming, pal? I just caught a Haunter. I'm gonna try and fuse it with another Pokemon and see if I can evolve it. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to... Tell us, old man, we're gonna have to stop playing nice. What's that all about? Come on, let's go check it out. You're gonna come with me? Come on, tell us how to make the Master Ball. In fact, yeah, if you want to tell them, actually, that'd be fine. I'm just gonna, like, listen in. We're working at Silphco when it was being developed. We know you have the plans. Keep talking. Let's go. We have ways to make you talk, old man. No, bring it back. Bring it back. I want to listen. Well, this old man looks like he's in a lot of trouble. I'd follow them up there and give these Team Rocket grunts a lesson. If it weren't for all those ghosts. I think they're actually Pokemon. I don't think I can get past them without a Sylph Scope. Anyway, I saw a lot of Team Rocket members loitering around Celadon City. That is a goal. When I was getting my 4th gym badge, I think I'll go back there to investigate. You should come too, Carlos. I guess we could do that. I suppose. Once we get to Celadon City, I am going to be re-randomizing everything in the game, which will actually include the rival starter, meaning he should actually have a Pokemon that has a working sprite to it, which will be kind of nice. That will be kind of nice. I should probably heal up before I start going this way. Route 8 is, in fact, a new encounter, which I am kind of excited for. This route also has a lot of new Pokemon on it, like Growlithe and stuff like that, so we should find something new pretty quickly. Haunch, look, that is the fanciest looking Diglett, and I am also terrified of Pursuit. But I'm definitely not staying in. So, we're running away, that's for sure. But what are we running away into? Is it Wizard? Is it always gonna be Wizard? I guess Fangali is also fine. We're going into Fangali because it's not Wizard. No Pursuit? No Pursuit, good, okay. Always a little bit scary leading with a Ghost type. Maybe I should have Persephone in the back so that we're not leading with it. Magnitude fails, good. And we should annihilate you with a Brave Bird. In fact, we could probably annihilate you with an Aerial Ace, let's be honest. Sucker Punch? That's a little bit. Aerial Ace doesn't KO, unfortunate. I really thought it'd be enough. We should have Brave Birded. My bad. My bad. Honchkrow does have a crazy base HP stat. Not good defenses or anything like that, but a good HP stat. Gyarados Zweilous? Gyarados Zweilous scares me a bit. Oh, wait. This is always good. We're going into Eugene. I'm not going into Wizard. You know what? Today is an intervention. I have a Wizard addiction. That sounds really bad. That sounds really... It's not even a real thing, but it just sounds bad. I'm gonna try and not use Wizard that much. No reason not to fake out. Oh. Rocky Helmet? Hey. Today, I'm curious to see Gyarados Hydreigon. Like, that's why it's cool and all, but sometimes I see a middle evolution of something, and it just makes me more curious to see the fully evolved thing, you know? Because I feel like, for example... Oh, you're part dragon. Good to know. I guess we'll just Swift so we don't miss again. Like, with the Metang Genesect fusion we have, it's a cool fusion, don't get me wrong, but I feel like so much more effort has probably gone into Metagross with Genesect. I don't feel like that's a weird take. I feel like that's pretty normal to think that. 3 Bellsprout statues. Money. 4 tiny mushrooms. More money. Okay. Rambling, gambling dude. I said I wasn't going to lead with Persephone, and then I immediately forgot to swap out Persephone because I got distracted by potential items in the bomb. You again? You again? What are you doing back here? Hey, we saw you before, I think. I've definitely seen this right before, at least. The intervention didn't work. I'm going into Wizard. It's immune to ground. It's just good Pokemon. Iron Defense. Am I about to Shockwave a ground type? No. Okay, I do have it the right way around in my head. No way. Something about Golurk, man. I think it's both ways around at the same time. And Aero Tops. Well, we're staying in. I feel like a gambler had this team before. I don't know if I'm just crazy or not. I might be losing my mind, to be truly honest. That's also a completely reasonable thing that could be happening. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Either way. 187 octillion... I'm not reading all this. I'm not reading all this. I refuse. That's the number of possible team combinations you can have with Pokemon Fusion. I wonder if that's still accurate. Because they add fusions from time to time. Like, they've added things I wonder if that's been updated with the Pokemon fusions that have been added, like with each like custom sprite and stuff. I am kind of curious. I would assume it's not updated, because why would anyone think to update some random NPC's dialogue? But maybe it is. Beltic should, in theory, be Grass Bug, which means you get annihilated by Rock Slide. Although I guess Grass-type moves are super effective against us, and you're probably faster than me, so maybe we just swap out into Fangale. That sounds smarter. Let's do that. What Grass-type move do you have, Blossom? What were you going for? We'd have been fine. We would have been totally fine, but I was paranoid. It's also part electric, so you know what? Rock Slide wasn't super effective either. Because apparently Joltik is bug electric, not electric bug. Okay, I learned. Do we want to learn Takedown? No. No. Grav Eel. Graveler. Seal? Graveler Seal? I was thinking eel like Electros, but yeah, I guess Seal would make more sense. Graveler Seal. Again, Wizard is really good against that. Eugene is good against that. Why are these two Pokemon so good? I want to use Persephone more. Give me more Pokemon that I can use Persephone against, please. It is a Graveler Seal. This is actually just one of the creatures from the very bottom of the ocean floor that we're seeing. It's one of those, the creatures, or in this case, Pokemon, is like pressurized down at the bottom of the ocean, and when you bring it up to the top, it just looks kind of disfigured. A lot like the Blobfish, which, by the way, I love the Blobfish, and I want one, but obviously that's never going to happen, because that would be silly. No Sturdy on the Graveel is going to get bobbed. Volcadreevus. That's such a powerful sounding name. Volcadreevus. That's a good name. It should also be weak to rock. So we're going to go into skills, because skills can annihilate this thing. Volcadreevus. Ooh, I kind of like it. I like the blue little necklace of the Misdreavus. I like the fact that it's just shaped like a Misdreavus, because I do actually kind of like that Pokemon. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm rock sliding him, though. I believe. Well, we're not running away. I don't believe. Reverse psychology. Ready? Ready? I don't believe. Alright. Okay. Happens. Surely we wouldn't hit ourselves a fourth time. Surely not. We've seen its entire moveset, I think, right now. So we now have nothing to be afraid of. Skills. Please. There's no way. There's no way. Alright. This turn we're guaranteed to break out though, right? Skittles. If you miss this rock slide after hitting yourself in confusion 4 times, I'm gonna just be really sad, I guess. I don't have anything else. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna be angry. I'm just gonna be sad. Okay, we land the rock slide at least. It is super effective. We do take out the Volcadreevus, which sounded really powerful, but apparently wasn't as powerful as my Pokemon running into the nearest wall and bonking its head over and over again. Is what it is, I guess. I don't know if I want Skittles still in the front, to be honest. I really don't. I guess it'll be fine. I'm just gonna quickly potion up my team just a tad, because we have a double battle over here, and double battles are scary in randomizers, because you never know what 2 Pokemon they're gonna send out. Moment of Truth. Pokevile, that's fine. And Doda. Why? What exists in the innermost section of a Doda? What's in there? We should be fine to Rock Slide because they're both weak to it. I know they're part grass and they're part water, but like, even if I swap out, that's so much potential type coverage for my team that I'd rather just try and bonk something. What am I more afraid of? Probably Togekiss or Togetic by the looks of it. Togetic Grovyle is probably the most scary. So I will Aerial Ace that. Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. Good. Okay. And then Rock Slide onto Doda. Should be fine. Double hit. That's not enough damage. I was only afraid of like an Icicle Crash or something. But we are all good. Wins defeated. We are on Route 8. Might just be encounter time. Who to lead with for the encounter? Not you. Not you. Nope. Maybe. Will-O-Wisp. Nightshade. Might just be Persephone. You might be our catcher for right now, because I don't have Fluffsy on the team. Our Route 8 encounter is going to be... Feathers Dupes. This is why we're randomizing Celadon and changing it so that every area will have its own encounters. It's going to be... Psylee. How do you do, Psylee? You shouldn't scare me too much. Fighting type moves shouldn't hit me. Normal type moves shouldn't hit me. Bug type moves are resisted. You might have Bullet Punch, but that should be fine because we're like 11 levels ahead of you. I think we're good to Nightshade. I probably don't want to Will-O-Wisp this because I don't want to put it on a timer because this is actually a very cool encounter. So we just Nightshade. That's a really unfortunate amount of damage to do with Nightshade, because it means that I can't go for another one, but that's fine, because Fusion Balls are crazy. There's no way this doesn't catch first time. I wanted to. Jump. Hit. Fighting type moves don't affect us. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Sizzle Hitmonlee would have been so powerful. But that's just unfortunate. Well, I do think this has been a little bit of a shorter episode, I know, but I do think we're going to be wrapping things up here as... Oof, that hurt my feelings. Next episode, we will be going towards Celadon, battling the rest of the trainers, and then possibly re-randomizing in that episode. Part of me wants to wait until after Snorlax, but if we re-randomize to per encounter, then Snorlax will be re-randomized anyway. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!